Hello, and welcome to Luna Yes Guided Sleep Meditations. The human mind is an amazing thing. It is constantly tracking and cataloging everything we experience. Even some things that our conscious mind is not even fully aware of can make an impression and manifest itself in our dreams. Dreams are also amazing things. They can come to us at night while we sleep, or even as daydreams when we allow our minds to drift as they will during the day. Dreams can be wonderful things as well. We may envision ourselves in thousands of pleasurable, joyful, and exhilarating scenarios. They can even be prophetic and life-changing, helping us to make the right choices for our futures. But for some people, dreams can be frightening things too. They are trapped in a nightmarish landscape where they have no control and are at the mercy of their own minds and subconscious fears, where strange and frightening experiences abound and their emotions run wild. If you're one of the many people who experience frequent nightmares, I want to first remind you that you're not alone and that you can, with practice, encourage more soothing and beautiful dreams. Tonight, in a state of self-induced hypnosis, we will learn to create a safe space for dreaming and a way to acknowledge our subconscious mind and hear its messages in a non-threatening way. Thanks for joining me, for taking these first steps to change your dream patterns and improve your sleep quality, leading to happier, more productive days and better mental and physical health. Please remember that though I'm well versed in meditation and mindfulness techniques, including self-hypnosis, I'm not a trained mental health professional. So if you find that you continue to experience nightmares after several of these self-hypnosis sessions, you might wish to consult a doctor or therapist to help you with any deep-seated issues or underlying traumatic experiences. I want to also let you know that during this self-hypnosis process, I will be here solely as your guide and that you'll remain in total control of yourself, focusing your concentration and using your own power of suggestion to alter your thought patterns and create an environment that is conducive to beautiful, soothing, and restorative dreams. Before we begin, I'd like to remind you that this practice will bring you into a state of deep relaxation and that you should only listen to it when and where it's safe for you to fall asleep. Please don't listen to this self-hypnosis session while driving or doing any other tasks that require you to be alert. Though if at any time during this practice you would need to return to full awareness for any reason, you will be able to return immediately to a fully alert state. Let's start by finding a dim, quiet space with no distractions, where you'll have space to lie down comfortably, or at least relax on a soft couch or chair. If you can, place your device where you can hear but not see it. I'd like you to relax into a comfortable position with your head and spine aligned, your legs out long, and arms relaxed beside you or resting on your stomach with your fingers lightly closed. If you're sitting on the couch or a chair, you could prop your feet up or rest them on the floor. If you're feeling chilly, feel free to take a moment to put on a sweater or to cover yourself with a light blanket. Let's begin this practice with our eyes open. Keep a soft focus on a point that's at least an arm's length ahead of you. For now, please relax and listen to the sound of my voice gently guiding you through the practice. And if you feel like closing your eyes at any time in the next few minutes, go ahead and do so. I'd like you to first concentrate on your breath, on breathing gently and softly in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a few moments to focus on the sensations that it brings you, on how slowing your breathing can enhance your calm and focus. Yet, if you should find your thoughts wandering as you breathe, that's all right. Go ahead and breathe through the thought. Feel free to allow it to linger for a moment. You can even classify it if you like, to file away and deal with another time. What type of thought is it? A judgment, a worry, a memory, a plan? You might also decide whether it's useful to you. Is this thought helpful and constructive? Is it something to build on? Something you feel the need to explore? Or is it not? And then simply allow the thought to float away on your next exhalation and return your focus to your breath. Breathe in deeply through your nose and release the breath slowly through your mouth. And again, inhale deeply through your nose, filling your chest and belly, then sighing the breath out. Once more, inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, feeling the breath traveling through your body and filling you completely before you exhale fully and slowly out of your mouth. Check in with your body as you breathe, softening and releasing any tension you may find, and relaxing further and further into the bed or the chair. If you feel that your physical sensations or any part of your body is intruding on your awareness and keeping you from fully focusing on your breath, if perhaps you have a bit of a pain or an ache somewhere, or you're itchy, or even if you feel the need to shift into another position, it's perfectly okay to take a moment to acknowledge that and to address it before letting it go and bringing your focus and energy back to your breath once again. Now let's work on deepening our breathing, on lengthening each inhalation and exhalation. We'll inhale now for 1, 2, 3, holding that breath for 1, 2, 3, and exhaling for 1, 2, 3. Inhale again, this time for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and releasing it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more times. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slowly release for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time now. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now take a deep cleansing breath in, the deepest you've taken all day, and hold it in, imagining the oxygen traveling through you, bringing you a relaxing, peaceful, restful energy. And then exhale the tension, the stress, and the negativity from your body as we count down to a state of deep relaxation. Use your breath to relax your body. 10. Feeling it first in your throat, in your neck. Just picture all the muscles around your neck. Let them soften, become loose and relaxed. 9. And let the muscles in your shoulders release, easing the tension there, pulling down and back, lengthening the neck. 8. Let go of all the tension in your jaw and around your cheeks and chin. Just let it go and feel calm infusing your skin, flowing down from your face into the neck and shoulders, relaxing them even further. 7. Move further down now into your chest and arms, relaxing them and bringing a pleasant feeling of heaviness to your fingers and hands. A sense of calm moves down through you like a wave rippling along the surface of the water. Relaxing. 6. As it moves along each rib, soothing and finding space, bringing even more openness and ease to your breath. 5. Sinking down into your stomach, unwinding any knots there, soothing any unsettledness. Breathing easily And gently now, 4. Feeling the breath rippling all along your spine, relaxing and soothing. Then 3. Feel the relaxation moving into your lower belly and down into your hips, soothing all the tired muscles there. Before 2, extending down your legs, relaxing your thighs, soothing and softening through your knees, flowing all the way down to your calves and shins. 1, before easing your tired ankles and soothing your feet, gently relaxing through the soles of the feet and each and every one of your toes as they become pleasantly heavy. As we reach 0, your eyelids will start to feel pleasantly heavy as well, blinking closed slowly and reopening, moving with your breath, closing again as you breathe in slowly, opening on your slow exhalation, closing yet again as you inhale, this time staying closed as you exhale, only opening on the next breath in, and closing again as you breathe out, staying closed as you breathe in once more and out once more. More difficult to open now as you inhale, closing as you exhale, and remaining closed, soft and heavy now. Check in with the rest of your body once again, feeling how loose and relaxed it is. And notice how relaxing your body this way relaxes your mind even further. So every cell in your body, every hair on your head, every part of your brain is at rest. And now with your eyes closed, and your body and mind relaxed, it feels as though you're resting softly on a cloud, and you're enclosed within a bubble of positive energy, a sort of protective dome or floating pod where you are completely safe and where you can be totally comfortable. While you're within your protective shield, none of the concerns of your day, none of your worries for tomorrow, nor anything else from the outside world can reach you. Here in your bubble, there is only quiet, calm, and rest. Envision your pod, noting its size and shape, its color, whether you can see, hear, feel, or smell anything while you rest here. And you can adjust your dome as well, subtly changing the atmosphere with each of your breaths, shifting the colors, adjusting the size, modifying the shape, until everything feels just right to you. And while you rest in this bubble, only beautiful, soothing, and restorative dreams can reach you. When you fall asleep here, know that you'll awake feeling refreshed and ready to begin your new day, and that you'll have the energy to deal with the things that you left outside the bubble tonight and whatever else awaits you throughout the day tomorrow. And now I'd like you to breathe deeply. And as you exhale, I'd I'd like you to visualize the walls of your bubble expanding outwards. I'd like you to create enough space to fit some comfortable pieces of furniture. Nice cushiony chairs, perhaps a low table. You can erect some walls if you wish, taking care to leave nice big windows to let in the sunlight and fresh air. And now I'd like you to move toward the chairs. You'll see that while one has been left empty for you, the other is reserved for your subconscious self. You see them now sitting across from you, and only you can know precisely how they look at this moment. They may resemble you in many ways, or they might not. This special visitor to your dream bubble, this part of yourself that has come to speak with you. In this protective dome, nothing your subconscious self says or does can harm you in any way. They're simply here to share their feelings and thoughts with you. And in fact, because of your special connection, they're able to communicate without words, without speaking. Though your subconscious mind is aware of all your emotions, I'd like you to take a moment and remind it that in sleep, you are sensitive and highly perceptive. And I want you to ask your subconscious self to give you the space you need to heal, to share its messages in a gentle and subtle way, so that you need not struggle night after night with bad dreams and can find a peaceful and restful sleep state. You must build trust with your subconscious mind, sharing with them your desire for a dream world that lets you escape your worries and fears, and telling them if you've been struggling or need help to heal. And if need be, you can return here each night before you drift off to sleep and speak with your subconscious, asking them for the dreams that you want and need, and trusting they are learning to impart their messages in gentle and helpful ways, allowing you to experience more beautiful, peaceful, and restful dreams, so that you wake refreshed and revitalized. And for now, it's time to say goodbye to your guest and to allow your subconscious self to leave your protective pod. And I'd like you to continue breathing gently and deeply as you stand within your bubble, as you watch the furniture and the walls slowly disappear, as they're replaced by a lovely, quiet trail through the woods. This trail leads to your sacred space, a secret spot that only you can visit. It can be a real place, somewhere you've been before, or it may exist only in your imagination. You can create this dreamscape and can change it as you wish. Some nights you may simply walk through the tranquil forest, while other times You might stroll along the beach or float up into the stars. You can fill this space with whatever you choose. You're the master here, in this beautiful place that radiates peaceful, loving, and positive energy. For tonight, I'd like you to imagine yourself moving down a gently sloping trail, heading toward a small, swift river. This river will carry you along like a piece of driftwood on the ocean currents. Know that it will support you and keep you safely adrift on the waves as you travel toward a deep and restful sleep. A little further along the stream, there's a short waterfall, and below it, the river bubbles merrily, frothing and swirling before moving on toward the ocean, toward a deep, restful sleep. I'd like you to begin counting yourself off to sleep now, as you visualize yourself walking toward the river, breathing in and counting as you step forward. 1. Breathing out, taking another step. 2. Walking closer and closer to the riverbank. 3. Exhaling as you step to the edge now. 4. Inhaling and moving into the water. 5. Confident that it will carry you off to sleep. 6. Trusting in the river. 7. Trusting in yourself. 8. As you continue to breathe softly and gently. 9. And allow the water to lift you. 10. And to carry you forward toward the falls. 11. And over the edge into sleep. 12. Continuing to count now, all the way up to 100. 13. Relaxing more and more with every breath. 14. Falling deeper and deeper. 15. Breathing softly and gently. 16. Inhaling and exhaling. 17. Counting your way to sleep. 18. As the water cradles you. 19. Gently rocking you. 20. Carrying you along the river and into sleep. 21. Relaxed and confident that you are safe. 22. Ready for beautiful dreams. 23. Drifting off into a deep, restful sleep. 24. Just breathing and counting now. 25. 26. 27. 28. thanks again for joining me on this journey, and good night. For more Luna Yes guided sleep meditations, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.